Hi, and welcome to One-to-One Academy. Today we are going to address a very important topic, which is the stages of the class. So let's cut to the chase. When we start a class, it's very important to start with a warming up. Of course, we have to say hello, we have to welcome our student, and with this we have to make the student feel comfortable and feel welcome to a class at One-to-One Academy, and of course with this teacher. This is going to take approximately the most 2 to 5 minutes. It cannot take more. I always recommend this to be 2 to 3 minutes, and this is how we're going to go to the next step. The presentation of the topic is when we address our student to move on to what topic are we going to present in this particular class. If we're going to make a class about present simple, if we're going to make a class about long and short vowel sounds, even if we're going to have a conversation club, what are we going to talk about today? Now, this presentation may go with giving an example, with setting a couple of sentences with this, with asking a question. That is going to be completely up to you. Each teacher and each professor has a different way to present their topic, and that's completely fine. The thing is that you present this topic to your student and elicit from this student a different response according to that in order to get your student into the topic. Then you move to the next stage where you elicit and present and have your student together with you to do exercises along with you and do the perception of the topic, which is very important. Once we have presented our topic to our student, we cannot just let go and say, okay, so do it. Of course not. We want to have our student to feel comfortable with the new topic. So we're going to be working along with our student as a team, and we're going to have some examples work together with our students. So this is the example part of the class. So we're going to work along with our student doing exercises, examples, presentations, to make the student feel comfortable with this new topic, with this new theme that we are putting on the table for the first time with our student. We get to the hard part of the class, which is the production. Now our student is ready to do some exercises on their own. So this is the part where we say, okay, now you can do this exercise, and see if our student actually understood the topic that we presented. This is wonderful because if our student makes the exercise, does the exercise, creates some sentences, makes some conversation topics, and does and creates and whatever, and then you can see if there is something to be fixed, if there's something to resolve. If something was not perfect right there, then you can approach and help your student to achieve a better accomplishment. So now we have created this wave where we started warming up, like welcoming, presenting, then doing some examples. Now we've been practicing for some time. Now we need to wind down, okay? So it's time to say, hey, do you have any doubts? Let's wrap it up. Let's see what is okay for you. What did you understand? What didn't you understand? So it's time to check. It's checking time. The next stage. Let's check out the points. We need to make sure that if our student have any doubt, if there is anything that has not been checked, if there's any doubt that has not been addressed, we do that. Then it's goodbye time. We wrap up the class, and of course, every single time that we finish a class, we must always make our student feel safe and welcome and appreciated, because it's always a pleasure to have a class. So we have to say goodbye, we have to say thank you, we have to say it was a pleasure, we have to say see you next time, and it will be my pleasure to be your teacher one more time.